Grand Rising, you guys. What's going on? This is Cassie, Unlimited Goddess, coming to you Unlimited Truth. I have a channeled message for the collective. The title of this read is The Devil Trick You to Defeat Your Soulmate. This is also going to be a story time, you guys. Okay? And this is going to be regarding dark energies and how they will manipulate you to defeat you or others around you, or use you as that. I want to go into about 2 weeks ago, you guys. I was watching the movie The Exorcist. Now, this is a new one with the two girls. It had the white girl and the black girl. They were friends and they got possessed. For the most part, if you're familiar with The Exorcist, you know the story, or you just know about when it comes to fallen angels and things like that. So I watched this movie one night. It was nighttime, and it was good. It was a good movie. I like when they do remakes, and it's good. It's nothing like the classic, but when you do something over and you have your own little twist to it, I'll admire it. Okay, so I watched it and it was good, right? So the next day came, and Spirit advised me to watch it again, and I questioned Spirit because I was like, did I miss anything in the movie? Because I felt like I picked up exactly what was going on in the movie. And Spirit was like, yes, but we want you to watch it again because you took it in, but you were doing other things, so you probably didn't take it in the way that you were supposed to. As much as I like horror movies and things like that, you guys, the more I go into my spirituality and I go deeper, I'm a big horror fan movie, but those are energies, you know? So I don't like to stay too attached how I would when I was younger or growing up watching horror movies. So I detached from it. So that's what Spirit was advising me. Like, yeah, you watched the movie and you consumed the information that you were supposed to, and you admired it, but you detached yourself, and we don't want you to do that. So when I was able to comprehend that, honestly, I got a little, the fear started coming over, because I'm like, all right, now you want to tell me to welcome in an energy that I'm going to have to get rid of type shit. And at that time, I was already going through certain things with dark energy. So I was like, why would I invite more in? But I'm going to listen to Spirit and be obedient. Okay. So I watched the movie again, and I obtained all the information that I did from the previous night, but I kept the information. So after the movie, I sat and I meditated. I didn't close out the energy or pushed it away. If any of you seen that movie, or now, I'm going to fill you in on it. At the end of the movie, when they were doing the exorcism and they were trying to remove the demons that was in the two young girls, what Spirit would like for me to tell you is that the devil will play tricks on you. Okay, so these were two different families from two different households, two different backgrounds. For an example, again, it was a white girl and it was a black girl, to keep it real simple. Okay, and the devil was trying to make the families choose. So the devil was manipulating. Okay, and remember, the devil knows all your dark secrets, and the devil knows, and these demons that work underneath the devil know things that you lack, which you're strong at. They like to get you to a lower vibration to even open up you more, like your holes in your body, so they can get through and take control of you. The devil can never take away your destiny, but the devil can cause blockages and delays. And how would the devil do that? By making you do that on your own. Now get inside your mind, because that's the only place that the devil lives, is in your mind. Remember that. Okay? But while we living on this earth, which is the devil's playground, the devil has access to our mind as long as we let it in. And that can be through the rips and the tears of our trauma. You feel me? That's why when we cross over and we pass away, that's your true rebirth, because you're not in that vessel anymore. When you're in that vessel, that's the only time that the devil has access to your mind. Once you leave that vessel, you're free. The devil cannot control you. Remember that. Okay? So it was towards the end when they were trying to remove the demons out of these two young girls' bodies, and the devil played a trick, because as clever as the devil is, that's what the devil was going to do. So the devil was like, only one of them could stay alive. So who is it going to be? Who's going to want their child to stay alive? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? But long and behold, both of these individuals had the opportunity to live. The devil wanted to lower the vibration of these parents and make them go against each other. Okay? Because it's about greed and passion. You know, it's okay for somebody to be like Knight of Wands energy and have a lot of passion for what they want. But Knight of Wands could be too much passion. Like somebody will step on you to get to the top. Or the greed for money and opportunity. You know what I'm saying? The things that people would do to you to have one up on you is a true definition of themselves. You feel me? So I'm going to bounce back and forth at this time from a love situation and then also from the exorcist, so you can understand. These two young ladies both had the opportunity to live, but the devil is going to play tricks on these parents so they could sacrifice the other, because that's one of the greatest things to these dark demonic energies, sacrifice. So if one of these parents stay up and say, I want my child to live, they're sacrificing the other. But what did I tell you, you guys? They both had the opportunity to live if they stayed in the light and followed God. Okay? So what happened? For the white girl, her father couldn't take it anymore because he was dealing throughout the movie, when she disappeared and when she came back, he was dealing with so much grief about, he was letting the devil take over him. Like, this is happening to me because this, that, and this, or God is punishing me. And, just thinking about the right things he could have done as a father for his daughter. The mother was so much more stronger than him. And the mother was stronger because she had faith in God. Because there was a part when the girls disappeared at the beginning of the movie, when the demons possessed them and took them away, like brought them down to hell for a little while. The mother was covered, okay? Because she approached the father of the black girl and she told him, like, when Jesus died, he went to hell for 3 days and then he came back, and the girls were missing for that same amount of time and they came back. So the mother was trying to like tell the father of the black girl, and then also her husband that was off, like, there's dark demonic spirits that took over our children and we need to have faith and we need to remove them. The mother was already on point. That's why at the end of the movie, when the devil was trying to make them choose, the mother had her head on right. She knew what time it was. But unfortunately, her spouse, her significant other, wasn't on point. And he gave in. And he said that he chose his daughter. And the devil took his daughter, period. They sacrificed their own child. And of course, the mother is a part of the father, the husband. So she sacrificed too. She's a part of the sacrifice, unwillingly, unconsciously. Some of you guys had a lover that could have been at a certain vibration, and it's a messy situation for everybody. This lover caused a lot of havoc in your connection, in your love life. And when they couldn't take it anymore, they wanted to leave. They were manipulated by other energies. Okay. And and your lover runs off a lot of passion and greed for money and opportunity. Okay. And this is why the sacrifice was made on you in your connection. You could have been connected to this individual. You could have accepted them for who they were. And at a certain time, maybe this person was doing that, but they were going in and out of this. Because if they stayed solid to the connection and the situation, they would not have fallen victim to what the devil was plotting. Okay? It came a time when certain opportunities were brought to this individual by demons that were possessed on other people around them. So for an example, energies that was approaching them, trying to convince them to sacrifice you and go against you, were possessed by falling angels that were under the devil. Okay? I want you to understand that these are energies and entities that are attached to these individuals, and they do what they're supposed to do. Your person was tricked. They thought they were tricking you. They thought that you were a blockage to their life and their opportunities. And for some of you, this individual was even told that you were an enemy and you were really what they were doing, draining them, using them. And it was the opposite of what they were doing. The devil tricked them. The devil is so clever. You understand me? The devil is so clever. Okay? This person, your lover, sacrificed you. Okay? And probably stayed in that energy for a lengthy time. And it was revealed. Okay? Just like from the movie The Exorcist, their daughter died and the other child lived. A lot of you guys were sacrificed, and sacrifice is on different levels. This could be through black magic. This could be through humiliation. This could be through rituals of certain sorts. Your person sacrificed you off of greed and lust and passion to have one up on you, to be ahead of you, to defeat you. My whole point of giving this reading is that this person, after they defeat you, they left you. And they were thriving off of your sadness and your weakness. And they show, like right now, a volcano erupting. So I don't know if you went to the ground, if you fell to the ground, and then you started blossoming, which caused this individual to turn around. Because at first they were laughing at you and pointing at you. Like, aha, you thought you could get me, you thought you could use me. But now there's chains of events that's happening in this individual's life, and you're prospering and you're growing, and you're actually going to receive the gift and the blessing that they thought that they were going to receive if they defeat you. The devil trick your soulmate to defeat you, to end you, because the devil, only the devil knew, because this person allowed this energy into their world. Okay? Because the devil, I told you, block you and delay you. But the only time that the devil knows your blessings and what's coming, they could see that something is good for you. But the devil doesn't have the details unless you allow the devil to know the details. That's why it's always good to keep things on a hush. But people that run off passion and lust and greed for, they talk about excitement, um, people that like attention, people that like to show off, Six of Wands in reverse type energy. They want people to admire them. They want people to know certain things instead of letting the energy come to them organically. The devil will find out everything about that individual because they're running off of an energy that the devil lives in. The devil created that energy. You can't hide it. Okay? So the devil knew everything, and the devil knew that this was going to be something fulfilling for both of you. But what your soulmate didn't know is that this was your calling, your blessing. And although they do have their own calling and blessing, this was your time to receive this. And your soulmate was going to be a part of it. And there was going to be a time that your soulmate was going to have their calling and their blessing to step into. And you were actually going to help this individual prosper even faster into their calling by them being a part of yours. But the devil tricked your soulmate to defeat you because the devil knew what was coming for you and this individual and your connection. So again, as clever as the devil is, the devil will use someone close to you that already operates out of their energy and already has let them into their world to defeat you and trick this person and tell this person, you're going to get this and you're going to get that. And this person is using and abusing you and draining you. And really, this is what this person was doing to you the whole time. The devil tricked their person to defeat you. Some of you stood in your truth. Some of you stood with your head up high. Some of you remained during this time that you were sacrificed and being defeated by your soulmate. You chose to stand in the light and still have faith in God. Your light is too powerful, it's too bright. The devil tricked your soulmate into sacrificing their own self. Just like in the movie, those parents sacrificed their own child. Mainly the father, the masculine. And now the devil is laughing. And again, my point of making this video is that this energy, this soulmate, because the person that was attempted to get sacrificed is going to receive all those blessings. It's a part of their destiny. The devil didn't want them to have that. They didn't allow the devil into their world. They were blocking the devil. So the devil used a lover that was close to them to get in and figure out what's going on. What's going on with this person of the light? What are they going to get? I want to make them turn into the darkness. I want to make them to surrender into the darkness or go back to the darkness. So they couldn't get into this person to obtain those detailed information. So they used the lover, and the lover sacrificed their own self. So this lover is coming back around, right? But what this lover might know or doesn't know is that your destiny is already lined up. You are not blocked anymore. You're receiving this. They're blocked from this. You're also receiving a new soulmate divine love connection, which means that this person that's approaching you, this new soulmate, is solid and stable. They're already financially stable and mentally stable. And congratulations. But this individual is going to come back around. And you should block them. You should not let them in. They're only coming back around because they couldn't defeat you. And maybe now they see the truth of the situation, but it doesn't matter. You know what they did. They know what they did. They knew they were sacrificing you the whole time. They knew the truth. They got signs within your connection. But that greed and that passion for stardom, to have one up on you, they didn't want you to be greater than them. And it wasn't even about that. That was their ego operating out of them. It wasn't that you was going to be greater than them. It was just your time. And your time came before them due to your transformations and your healing. Maybe you were already going through transformations before this individual, your soulmate, encountered them. Maybe you were ahead of them because that's the way it was supposed to go. It's no competition. Their time was going to come, but they sacrificed it. Your soulmate sacrificed you, and they're coming back around. Remember what's your calling and what's for you. You have a love connection lined up. By the time that this reading gets out to the public, because it's going to go to Patreon first, you probably have already entered a connection with your new soulmate. And this individual is going to try their best to get back into your life. Do not allow them to. We can send love from a distance. Remember, this is your soulmate. So no matter what they chose, you operate out of the light. You have faith. You embody goddess, God energy. So you send love to this person. If they want to express certain things to you, you can listen. But remember to stay cloaked and protect yourself. And understand the downfall that you would get if you allow this person back into your life. And what they would do to your destiny and what they have already done to sacrifice you. But they sacrificed themselves. That's period. This is Cassie, Unlimited Goddess, coming to you unlimited truth. It is always a pleasure, collective.